Oh, it's that time? Man, I was really late running today.
We presented the dragons. We fought the thing. I arrived just in time to kill it. Everything
and we had a tea party.
Yeah.
And then we had a tea party.
Yes.
And we met a little girl, and we had all kinds of conversations, and there was juggling and magic tricks, and we ate a delicious meal and had a slumber party, and I forgot to have her do my nails. Damn it.
I don't think we ever
And
determined the
the
meal
death
was
knight that we're-
delicious because Draho took exceptional pride in his organizing it.
But I
And
think the
that-
level of deliciousness depends on how much you like salt.
And the Death Knight is her father.
Bum, bum, bum.
I thought the Death Knight was the friends we made along the way.
Well, potentially
Take
true.
a bonus psychic damage.
I don't
Maybe
know why,
he wants-
even after
maybe
how
he
many
just wants
times
a hug.
how many times I hear it, that's still a reference that gets me a chuckle.
Maybe he wants a hug. Or maybe that's what he needs.
I mean, I could give him a hug. I give him a hug around the throat.
Hmm.
But
You
he's
cannot
dead.
choke out undead, fool.
Not with that attitude.
Go look at that body.
Oh, I forgot to bring up the fantasy grounds. I'll be in a minute.
Can't
I
play
can't
without the
wait.
fantasy grounds.
I can't wait to do D&D tonight. Takes forever.
Yeah, I have. Like I said, man, this is my stress relief for the week. It has been crazy.
So I believe we were supposed to get a divination answer that was interrupted by technology.
Yeah.
It only interrupts things if it pays blue mana.
Yes, but also no. Oh. Now I kind of get why he gave us that hug.
I have a feeling I now know what is at the bottom of the well.
Yeah, I do too, and it's, you know.
And just realizing that
Mess.
my mic was not turned on for that. So,
Oh, we heard you.
Weird.
good, good.
Unless there was something else going on.
No. You guys were, but Twitch stream was not, so I'm going to go ahead and reread what that divination stated.
No,
Eloise-
it makes it more mysterious this way.
Not quite. Eloise is caught in a perpetual cycle of destruction, one that haunts Idris to this day. The child's soul was given to Lulth centuries ago. It makes its way through the cycle, back to her father each time, and each time Idris is forced to return the soul.
Yeah, so now I kind of get why he gave us a month.
Gave us what?
A month to get here.
Yeah, it's probably about time to return that soul.
Yeah. And by stopping him, we can stop that. An altogether bad guy. I mean, evil, definitely. But
Or if we are able to break the cycle, if we're going to Loth, he might be able to change his cycle.
either way, we have a choice. Left or right.
Get in here and I'll make all the decisions for the party so you guys don't have to think.
I mean, I know you guys know.
It goes smoother when you let Drawhole make decisions.
Yeah, because we can close the door behind you.
Yep.
Is creation and dance. Okay, we had to pick a door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I say we go right.
Let's do this.
All right, you guys are gonna regret that.
So, going right or left?
will go right.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter because the castle's going to send us wherever it wants to anyway.
That is moderately true. Right takes you back to the entry hall.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then let's go to the left again.
Back to the GM dies and goes away.
Ah, I just discovered I can cross the room and around.
So, opening the door to the left. Let's go ahead and we're going to remove this map.
You sure you want to stand right behind me when you draw home?
No, I'm just rearranging characters to get them to the doorway.
Because I'm not above just throwing you in. And then...
Basically, every time you open a door, both myself and Kibble are going to have bows drawn and pointed in the doorway in case something comes at us before.
Why am I disappeared? Oh, right.
Because
We're being moved to a new map.
new map.
Fresh cup, move aside.
Oh, hey. That's a thing.
Oh, right. Kedro, did you readjust the HP for all the characters that were losing HP due to...
I have not, so if you guys are not at your max hit points, you will want to reset that.
I don't even know what max hit points are anymore.
So, wait, is this the throne room of...
This is where you just put in a really high number and hope he doesn't notice.
999.
9!
I have got just under 1,000 hit points,
All right.
in case anyone was curious.
Good thing the bad guys hit for 1,000 apiece. Noted.
Once per game.
All right, so that leads you into what looks to be a grand throne room. Entering, you find yourselves amidst a grand throne room. For all intents and purposes, it is an awe-inspiring structure. The floors and walls are composed of black marble with veins of gold. The pillars lining the room are of a clear purple glass or crystalline-like structure. The dark, starry ceiling is comprised primarily of lapis lazuli, and twinkles in dim torchlight as the gems worked into the fine golden decorations across it catch that light. To your left, the chamber opens up, and at that far wall sits a throne flanked by giant skulls. Directly across the expansive chamber is another alcove with doors similar to the one that you're currently standing near, and to your right, directly opposite the throne, is a door that sits flush with the wall against the golden veined wall. Poor writing on my part.
Point of clarification. Are they giant skulls or are they giant skulls?
Yes.
Also, lapis lazuli, I hate androids.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Is there any light coming from anywhere?
Throughout the chamber, up in the ceiling, there are several kind of glowstones, and as well, along several of the pillars, there are torch sconces.
Okay. So I really hope that these giant skulls aren't giant flaming skulls. 'Cause that could be bad.
Any other movements?
I don't like the way you asked that.
Divine sense.
That will
So-
begin tingling.
So all of these little pillars here are glass.
Glass or some form of crystalline-like structure.
What kind of tingling? Undead tingling, demon tingling, fey tingling.
Where's the
Predominantly the
tingling
undead type.
Where is the tingling located?
Well, as Ark and Kaizen get closer to that throne, you see
Oh,
the
sure.
four giant skulls begin to float, spark, and are suddenly enwreathed in a brilliant green flame.
I knew it!
You had to say something.
The flame expands, sections off, and breaks from the skulls. Each kind of float circling around the throne momentarily, And then their eyeless sockets wink into existence with kind of smaller torch-sized flames that all turn to regard Ark.
As this is happening, I'm gonna pull out the fireball shield.
All right.
So that's just. Let me just double check something on that. Okay, cool. So it just drops my AC by 1, but I'm definitely going to.
And with that, everybody go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Initiatives.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
I
I
don't
rolled
know
a
why
1.
that rolled twice.
I rolled a 1 and a 2, making my initiative 5.
All right.
Not a
Oh,
strong start. I might actually die.
You did good, son. I believe is the correct answer.
All right. Looks like everyone has rolled.
Kendro?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, Kibble's had a good run.
Top of the initiative, Draho.
Oh wow, that's nice. I mean, the only thing I can do is shoot a skull.
Okay.
I mean, I'm very limited on what I can actually do here.
Yes. Shoot the skull. Draw its attention away from me.
You're whining.
I'm vulnerable for a round.
You're still going to take half damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot giant flame skull too.
Okay.
Potentially.
Let's
If
see.
they throw a
Hopefully
fireball, you're standing next to me. You're going to take half damage.
But I can take half again.
Then make your save. You're not me.
There we go. I got my
the same.
attacks again. First attack.
Is a miss.
Second attack.
Is a hit.
That one hit.
I mean, it's resistance either way, but it's not the same.
24 damage. Nice.
All right, and then we're gonna action surge to do it again.
Okay.
Oh, hit the wrong window. So.
Miss on that one. And a hit on the fourth.
All right. Gonna do that. Wow, minimum
damage. 17 still isn't bad
So-
for minimum damage.
No, but should I? What spell arrows did I have again? My piercing arrow. No.
You have advantage on rolls against me?
Nah, nothing I have will really be of much use, so I'll just take what happened.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but I do have curving shot as a bonus action, so somebody else is going to get an arrow.
All right.
Might as well not waste that extra attack. Yeah, didn't work.
Okay. So you're a little startled as those kind of begin flaming into existence.
I've seen the small ones can do. I'm not prepared for the big ones.
Two of your arrows hitting seem to be mostly glancing blows, even with as much damage as was done. Brings us to Giant Flame Skull 1.
That's interesting. They're glancing blows. I'll use my reaction to center it on me.
All right.
I can at least save Navarra.
Navarra gets to do the avenging.
dexterity saves.
And with mine as advantage.
Go ahead and roll again.
Never mind.
All right.
And
The duck has failed me.
Was that Misaki?
and with, I was gonna say, with my proximity to Kaizen, I take
You'll
half as
take
much
half of
damage.
this. Yep.
Yeah, we'll each take half.
And is that counting the +3 that I give out to everybody as well?
I doubt it, which would make Arc save.
Hey, Ark.
Actually, yeah. Okay, so 15 I wouldn't. 15
So-
I would save.
Base damage on that's going to be 24. Half for you all is going to be 12, and half again for those
6
that have
points
it.
of damage.
Mhm.
If you can't rage, store-bought is fine.
And then I take half again.
And it will.
You can't be, like, doubly resistant, though.
No, I take half from the spell protection, and I'm resistant to fire.
It's resistance from the spell protection, though.
He's tiefling.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, so I can't take half and half.
He's
Correct.
resistant to fire damage as the heat blade. His aura is also resistance.
Yep. So it's just like not being able to double up on advantage or disadvantage.
Oh,
I've
Okay.
never understood that rule.
well, I'll
then, so I'm
take
glad I know
6
that
points
now.
of damage.
Because
Alright.
there's some effects that say you take half damage. There's other effects that you are resistant.
Well, it's good we cleared that rule up for the future because I
Look at him
didn't know
getting
that.
ballsy there.
Yep.
Can I have my attack of opportunity?
You may.
And I can only do that once. Sorry, Navarra.
That's all right. I still got ice block.
And remember, that's vulnerable to the fire, but
Yeah, but that's still
it's still something. It's still something.
110 points of damage that I'm not taking.
Exactly.
All right, Kai, you are targeted. Go for it.
Yep, I know. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I can do a thing.
Okay.
Probably won't work.
Or smite into it.
Binding strike won't work to prevent him from casting, will it?
Go ahead and read it off because I think that's the first time we'd be potentially using it.
Well, yeah, because most of the time it's not worth using.
Very true.
Oh, I've just got to figure out. Let's see. Nature's Wrath. Invoke primal force to ensnare a foe. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you. Oh, so it is actually... yeah, it's actually a channel divinity.
Yeah.
I have Ensnaring Strike as a spell, but I haven't cast it.
You have Warcaster?
Huh?
You have Warcaster?
No,
Okay.
it's not my jam. So never mind.
Okay.
But if it were ensnared, it could not cast, correct?
I believe Ensnared says you have to spend your action breaking free.
What is the condition that the snare would put it on? Or would put on it?
Because it says they would have to either make a strength or a dex saving throw.
or be restrained. So as long as there is not somatic components, more than likely it would still be able to.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't exactly think they're wiggling their fingers.
True.
So I'm just gonna wreck it. Because, I mean, gonna wreck it.
Let me double check on restrained.
Well,
I'm gonna hit it.
and are you going to smite it? Because
Ooh, I get to reroll that d10.
Actually, restrain doesn't have anything towards spells to it, so it's just that creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against it have advantages. its attack rolls have disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That is a...
He's going to take
7...
9 points of damage because I get to reroll the d10.
Okay.
Are you going to smite it?
Yeah, I'm going to smite it
Okay.
because they're undead.
I'm just saying that if he destroys it before it
All
casts
set?
a spell,
I don't think I'm going to get that to happen, but
Well, it's also the one that already attacked.
Mhm.
I think it's that, and I get an additional plus for it being undead, right?
Correct. So
Yes.
2 more dice.
Oh, well, that one I got. Haha.
Very nice. So its flame kind of sparks and fizzles and then reignites as that hit comes in. Doesn't seem to have phased it much, though.
something's off here.
All right. Number 4. We'll go ahead and do the same. Kai, does your plus get added in on that?
What is it doing?
So it's a dexterity save spell, so you should have
Yep.
that on there.
Yep.
So Nivara will not make it. Everyone else will. And let's go ahead and remove the
You can ice up tomorrow.
and run damage. All right, base damage on that. Wow, that one's a 36. For those that halved, 18. And
9.
yeah,
Navarro, you can ice
it will
up.
float forward.
We'll see what the next one does. 36 is not bad.
And brings us to Kibble.
Kibble's turn.
Can I attack him even though he's out of my reach and I don't have a beat?
Not quite.
And I used my reaction.
Kibble's going to take his bow and shoot number 2. Same as... Well, no, wait, nope. He gets... What am I doing? Gets
No,
advantage on number 1.
No,
right?
it's not actually engaged though. It's a hair out of Kaisten's, out of being engaged with Kaisten.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, remember he has reach.
Oh, right. Well, then, yeah, we'll just continue to attack the one that we already did some decent damage to.
All right.
It doesn't count as engaged because I can hit it?
It does not unless you're next to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I think for that it counts as 5 feet for pack tactics.
Okay,
He can also
let's-
hold his action
He can.
after he repositions and gets less clumpy.
Yeah, he's going to tuck into this corner.
I mean, maybe not that over there because then he's got the pillar to the right. Maybe because he's small, he can just be behind the pillar and get cover.
Oh, those are pillars? I thought this was an open room.
Yeah,
No.
those are pillars.
I even asked about the pillars.
Oh. Well, then in that case, yeah, he'd move behind a pillar.
Okay.
And he will wait to shoot whichever skull comes within melee range or gets put in melee range of whoever's there.
All right.
First one to engage gets shot by Kibble aggressively.
That'll bring us to Misaki.
Can you shoot something non-aggressively?
Yes, Draho does it all the time.
You can be Canadian.
I think that's more polite than non-aggressive.
Potato.
no. Poutine.
So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oldie but goodie.
Well,
Do you cast it within 5 feet of you? If you cast
no, I cast it up here.
Up to 30.
Yep, it can be up to 30, and then you
I
can
thought it was
move
up
it
to
another 30.
Might be up to 60 at the start.
No, it's
Yes.
60 to cast and then 30 for moving.
Yeah. But
I have a feeling we need to wail on those skulls up there by the throne.
I'm trying to, but I
So
got a little.
the skulls by the throne are actually what these turned into.
That's officially.
They were a part of the map.
Yep.
So
and then I'm going to have the spiritual weapon.
spiritually weapon, which one?
Is going to attack that skull.
All right. Skull 4.
I think 2's the one we're trying to.
Oh, that one's healthy, not that one.
Yeah.
I thought that was one that was injured that came down.
Oh wait, no, 2 back there. Darn.
Yeah, 2's the one that I was shooting at.
Okay, so it's
Number 1's the other injured one.
Yeah, it should be 1.
Which is the one over here by Kaizan.
Yes.
The one that's
Yep, by Kaizen.
by us. Yeah.
So put him there so he can attack that.
All right.
And does that count as having an ally that Kibble can get in on this?
No,
It does not.
What? It's our sword. It's our
It is,
friend.
but it doesn't have reaction capacity, so it can't function in that same way. That does not look like we are targeted, but we are hit correctly.
I was going to say, it shows the 5-foot mark on it.
Are you doing it from its character sheet or yours?
Well, I did. I rolled the attack off of the spell like we did last time.
Yeah, so go ahead, do it now for damage.
Okay. Can I roll the damage off the spell for...
Yep, it just requires your character sheet being targeted. There we go, so 10-1.
And then... in casting that as a bonus, I can't cast anything else, which means I'd have to take a physical move and an action, right?
You can if it's a cantrip, because that was a bonus action spell.
Oh, fantastic. Then I'll cast a cantrip.
Okay.
And we will cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
Edit. Can't remember. I have to roll for that. Deck save. And I've got them selected, so I can just hit the save button. I don't know why it rolled 2. Unless it selected it for me too.
That's a good question.
It says it attacked you.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah.
You are only targeted on it. Let me clear that one. Okay, go ahead and try now.
You bring me a plate so I don't make a mess with this thing.
I can, but you're several states away.
Damn it!
Still rolled 2 d20s.
We'll figure this out, guys.
It has no condition. You're its only target.
But I got an arrow pointing at it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, nope, worked fine. So 16
All right.
damage from that.
And yeah, I'm going to just kind of hold position here in case I need to heal anybody also.
All right. That will bring us to Flame Skull 3.
Well, at least I saved you one of them. No! These are tactics.
All right. Fireball from this one. Which will only be a failure for Misaki. Even with Kai's +3. And damage. So 37, halved for Kai, half for Navara, half for Kibble, full for Masaki, half for Draho. And then Kai, you'll want to adjust the half on that to correct for your resistance.
But I'll still take half for being next to Kaizen, though, correct?
Correct.
So you said 37, so half that's 18.
Yep. And this one will scoot there. And we will move to Rokan is not on the board, so no.
No, he
there.
wasn't supposed to be out.
Yes.
I accidentally rolled
He's
his
safely in the last room, not taking any damage.
No, yeah, specifically, once I saw Flame Skulls, I wanted to make sure I was going to say, hey, I know I rolled his initiative, but he's not here now.
Not a problem. Brings us to Navara.
Plus, I haven't figured out what his original health is, so he's still at his half health. Or whatever.
Right.
Hey, you finally are protecting it.
2, 3. Let's move up. I guess we'll go up here. Back in the doorway.
Okay.
And then I would like to summon an aberration.
Ooh, fun. Go ahead and read that out for the stream.
Alright, so summon aberration. You call forth an aberrant spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space you can see within range. The corporal form uses the aberrant spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, choose Beholder, Kin, Slod, or Starspawn. The creature resembles the aberration of that kind, which determines its certain traits in its stat block.
All right. Preference on type.
Let's go with a Starspawn.
And of course, that is not one that's in here, so...
Just get a picture of a gold star. Important question, too, before you place the thing. Can I technically stand in this spiritual weapon square?
No, not technically, because it is still a physical object that's kind of moving
But
around.
it's a spectral object.
Yeah, it's a spectral object made of force that hits things.
Okay. So my only option for being able to attack both of the skulls would be to stand in the square immediately to its right. Just saying.
Yep.
Okay. Do what you want with that information.
What book is Starspawn in?
I don't know. The spell itself is from Tasha's Cauldron.
Probably
which means it's probably in Tasha's.
Let's see, I'm seeing a Screamer, a Seer.
Have you tried either Polos or Cannons?
Yeah, it might be in Mordenkainen's. Yeah, Mordenkainen's Tone of Foes, page 236.
Alright, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I'm not going to say that the trove is down.
Oh, really?
That's annoying.
What's down?
The trove.
Oh.
Um,
Would you like me to read the stats to you?
Yeah,
Hang on.
let's do that, because I can't copy-paste easy. The sadness.
What page?
The Starspawn Seer is on page 236.
236. Okay.
And we'll just have fun. Make them one real quick. Campaign.
what did we say it was in?
No, it's in Morden Cannons.
Roll set.
Star Spawn Seer. Okay. So do you have one canes with you, or is it just telling you that for reference?
I just looked it up.
The
I
actual
looked it up
stat
in a
block?
bestiary.
The actual stat block?
So the stat block is in the spell itself.
Oh, okay. Well, that's handy.
Because it's not actually a Starspawn, it's an aberrant spirit
Gotcha.
that appears like a Starspawn.
There's my S. All right. Bum 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 bum.
Oh, well, I don't have
All right.
Tasha's on PDF at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to grab it to throw at you.
That's
Gabriel.
okay. What size is it?
Medium.
Type it.
Well, this is certainly
Sure. Alignment doesn't matter. AC
Should be an armor class of 16.
15. Hit points.
Is that because of the spell?
Yeah, it's 11 plus spell level, but it's a level 5 spell because I'm a warlock, so 16.
Gotcha. So it's a little bit weaker than the actual creature.
Yeah, because it's not the actual creature.
11 plus spell level? Or is it spell
Yes.
level times X?
It's 11 plus spell level for armor class. Hit points are 40 plus 10 for each spell level, so 50.
50. Okay, speed.
30 and 30 fly.
Strength looks like 16, 10, 15, 16, 10, 6. Sound about right?
Yep, that's correct.
10, 15, 16, 10, 6.
Immune to psychic damage.
Psychic, got it.
And then it's got a couple of other tangential abilities depending on which.
Let's see, Slod, Psychic Slam, Starspawn only melee attack.
Yep, and then it's got
spell attack.
Whispering Aura as well.
Alrighty. That one I'm not. That one I do see. Okay, so actions. Boop. Psychic Slam. Yoink. Copy paste because I found it. The Aberration makes a number of attacks equal to half its level rounded down, which is the multi-attack.
So get 2 attacks.
And traits.
Seeing the creation of a creature.
Whispering Aura. Much faster when I have copy-paste options. Alright. We will get a picture for it later. How far away does that go out?
90 feet.
Not that.
That's pretty much everywhere on the board.
And there is that. You can place that as you please. Boop. Green. Actually, I don't think you can place that as you please, can you?
I cannot.
That's annoying. Okay, where would you like
Please
that?
show us
I would
this doll where
would
you
like to-
like it placed.
put it. Yeah, you just had it. Next to Flame Skull 1, to the right, basically so that Ark can go in the spot he wants to go to without getting attacked, so down 1.
I got what I
How about
wanted.
here?
Down 1 from there.
Oh,
All right.
still got what I wanted.
Well, I don't want you to take psychic damage from its aura.
Oh, and then it's only 5 feet.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
very considerate of you.
All right, let's pull up that character sheet. I'm assuming it gets attacks direct out, so we will get those out of the way going at Flame Skull 1, I'm assuming?
Yep.
So, Whispering Aura. Wisdom saving throw. It rolled in that 20. And that's an aura, so it takes none there, so multiple psychic slams. Which are not copy-paste built right.
I can do those manually if you need.
Nah, I just need to grab another NPC sheet. Boop. Where are your attacks? Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Melee attack. What's your spell modifier?
Should be +9.
Really?
It's 9 to hit, 5-foot reach. One creature. It is.
Well, it's actually
28.
+11, but that's with the Wand of the War Mage, and I don't think that counts. So.
Correct. No,
what's-
it's your melee spell attack, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To attack.
So,
So I was
down
thinking,
to
I was
11.
thinking the damage
And the
modifier.
damage on that?
That seems wrong.
So the damage would be 1d8 +3 +5, so
So plus
1d8
8.
+8.
Does that all function together? And I'm assuming psychic damage?
Yes.
There we go. All right. Lock. Attack number 1. Hit.
Yay!
Damage 11. Attack number 2. Also hit.
Yay!
For 13. So it comes slamming in there. Does a decent amount of damage. Again, doesn't seem to have phased the Flame Skull much.
Yeah, if you could just start taking like all the damage, that would be great.
Problem is, I think there's a secret to this, but I can't figure out.
Gee, if only someone hits him with a bludgeoning weapon.
Any bonus action or additional movement?
You know what? No, because I already cast a spell. No, I'm good.
All right. Kai.
Yes.
You are up, sir.
Light him up!
I don't know that that's going to do any good. We've kind of lit him up.
He needs more lit up. And I see what you did there.
As I recall, these things are reasonably fragile.
Apparently not.
The small ones certainly are.
Apparently the giantness makes them very hardy.
I would assume
Does
a
it
giant
look
skull
like
is-
the damage that I've done did anything to it?
Oh, it definitely does. It just, there is so much, shall we say, thickness to their skulls.
Thick with 3 C's.
They just seem hardier than the normal.
So it's not damage resistance or regeneration.
Correct.
He probably soaks them in milk.
You know that giants get milk, that's why I'm so strong.
Alright. Get wrecked.
Get correct indeed, sir.
So yeah, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex on Flame Skull 1.
Okay.
What the heck are you talking about?
Hex going to give it to him?
Ain't got time to wait. Gonna deliver to him.
Is hex not a spell in the...
Dislike
It's
of bad
not.
jokes is counterbalanced by
Okay.
my love of old hip hop and rap.
And then there shall be violence.
I encourage violence.
There shall be blood.
Boom.
There will be brawl.
That
Oh.
is a hit.
And the skull will take disadvantage to its dexterity checks should it have to make any.
All right.
Good to know
Hex.
for the person who only attacks.
And you said dex?
Yep. And there's that. And then... I should probably, like... do this. And I get extra dice.
So 19, 9, and 12 on number 1. You are starting to see heavy cracks and pieces chipping off of it.
Excellent. Now my next attack.
Okay. That is a hit. 10 so far. 11 and another good chunk. So with that one, as you're coming through with that additional swipe, you kind of cleave through its eye section, and it just shatters into various bone pieces.
I have movement, right?
You sure do.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, I can't do that. Never mind.
Not with that
Wait a
attitude.
minute. No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to be?
Well, my idea was to prevent them from moving forward so they couldn't cast as far.
That
But-
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
matter.
can cast from any location in this room.
Yeah, they just can't cast like they can't do like a ranged attack at 5 feet. This is an attack. As far as mechanics are concerned.
That's where I want to be.
Go in the aura.
Okay. And last attack on Giant Flame Skull 4.
Oh no, he used his bonus action to cast axe.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll bring us... Starspawn has already gone. Let's kick you back up to an initiative what's appropriate. So... 2.1. There we go. Da-da-da. Brings us to Giant Flame Skull 2.
Balls.
Yeah, let's keep that where it's at.
I'm trying, guys.
Is it casting a spell?
It is.
I would like to counterspell, please.
Are you within 60? Yes, you are. All right. What level's your counterspell?
All of my spells are 5.
Nice. That goes ahead, and that fireball kind of comes shooting out and then vanishes in flame. At which point,
Dr-
it'll
And
scoot
Drawho, having no idea what actually happens, gonna say, Ipidin sucks.
up, bringing us to Ark.
You would know, Jaho.
Everything's happening so fast, and that makes me angry. So I'm gonna rage.
All right.
And I'll use my instinctual pounce to actually 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no. Well, I can't go through him, right?
I don't believe so with a pounce.
Okay. Well then. Okay. There's my 20.
Okay.
Raging effect.
Kibble gets his attack now, right?
Yes.
Let's not forget that.
Yep. We'll take care of that at the end of Ark's turn.
Okay.
Yep, just wanted to make sure we remembered.
Yep.
Smash you with the mace. So that's 26 to hit.
We'll hit.
Okay. And that was a reckless attack.
Okay.
I say just assume they're reckless attacks unless I say otherwise. Okay. 11 bludgeoning damage and 4 radiant damage. I don't think that takes it under 25.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yay! I can math. Second attack. That's probably a little low. 17.
17 will miss.
Okay. And with my movement,
All
so
right.
there.
So, anything else?
That's all I can.
All right. Kibble's held action.
Right, let's do this.
That's a crit.
Actual 20.
Attaboy!
So, do I just roll my damages as normal and it'll double them automatically?
Correct.
I was just imagining Kibble like,
There's my sneak attack.
And then
That.
one more.
Another D6.
Yep. So another 5, and it for some reason halved, even though it shouldn't have.
It's raging too.
Or no, it
So
does
why is there a
because
rope hand?
the bow is the magical piece, not the arrow.
What? That's bull.
All right. So with that, brings us top of round 2. Back to Draho.
All right. Well,
Did we wait? Was that a full second round?
Nope.
that was
Started
the
the second.
first round.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled
Yeah,
really
sorry.
low.
The star
rolled-
spawn took a long time.
No, that's fine.
I
For
get-
some-
I bet you Kibble just holding it so long it had turned into a light arrow.
what threw me was when it actually came to Kaizen's turn and he actually did all the things, because the other time he did stuff, it was
The reaction.
attack of op.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what threw me.
Well, we got one down. So
Yeah, well, let's see. Who looks less green on them dots?
probably 4.
No, it looks like number 2's less green.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's who he hit the first time.
yeah. I'm really good at determining shades of damage in this thing for some reason. I'm like the Rain Man of damage colors.
You can also hover the mouse pointer over the dot.
Yeah, but it only says wounded. They both say wounded, but if you get up really zoomed in, it's a slightly yellower green, which means it's closer to yellow.
Shoot it.
Halfway dead.
Okay, we get it. You're an elf.
I picture him like
You can
withdrawing
see
out
really
the other
good.
and like telling nobody that's listening, I'm going to shoot this one because it seems like that one's a little more hurt. Now, if you look at the other one, that one doesn't look like.
We don't need art. We don't need art critic Draho here.
Just saying. I've done all of my decision making so far based on the colors of the health bars.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yes.
So you're saying you make all of your decisions based on color?
Still.
Let's draw.
That's appropriately
You're not
Draho.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Okay, let's get this first attack down.
It's racist.
Hit it.
That is a hit.
Bam.
21 damage.
And next attack.
Oh, also, when I smashed him, did he seem to take the full damage because it's bludgeoning?
Yep. So it looks standard damage, but not impacting enough to really phase
Okay.
it.
Okay, that one missed, but bonus action to arc it into number 4, I believe, right? Yeah, 4.
So let me roll.
We're gonna wheel it wait for.
Well, I mean, I get a free attack basically on another one.
Yeah,
That-
still a miss.
Okay.
All right.
Didn't look like it rolled, but I guess it did, and it. Oh yeah, it just loaded in on my screen.
Yep. Any movement?
Yes. After that, Drawho is going to duck into a cubby hole. Because I dislike getting fireballed.
All right.
Guys, using tactics. This isn't us.
Bringing us to Giant Flame Skull 4.
Just because he said something, isn't it?
I can't get this one.
Dexterity saves are a success all the way around for all three.
Yes.
And
And now
damage.
no one's within. And now the only
Total of
creature
30,
within,
half to 15.
And now the only creature within Kai's aura is the Star Spawn.
Yep. That brings us to Kibble.
Kibble. Well, Kibble's going to attack number
Or
2. He's taking more damage.
Okay.
Look at the colors.
I'll leave that to you.
Look at the bones, man.
Well,
The
actually, no,
bones.
because oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I
Oh,
thought.
nope, that is not Kibble's sheet. That is Drawho's sheet. Man, it's real hard managing 15 characters.
You see on recorded rely on grab it, just jump in the way.
Advantage. Sharp bullet.
27
Woot.
is hit.
That is a hit.
And see
He is gonna take this guy and this guy. Bam!
All right.
Take
So-
the damage.
15 damage in total.
Yes.
Brings us to Masaki.
Oh, and then he is
Yep.
going to
Mhm.
skedaddle up near Nivara.
All right.
skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
He's gonna take the skedaddle action.
Yes.
How did I just watch him tap sacrifice the rogue to ship the fireballs away from him?
Oh, and then I forget, he still gets his bonus action, so he is going to give the help to whoever's next in initiative.
Would be Masaki.
Then Masaki gets the help action. So first attack is a well, no, Masaki's not in melee range.
Misaki can be.
Okay.
Masaki can
Well,
still
if-
use. Well, Masaki can still use the help on her spiritual weapon.
That's true. It's any D20 roll basically. So you get an advantage on your first D20 attack or whatever.
Okay, let's see.
As Kibble shouts encouragement.
That one. That one.
And I need to read this again. All right. Oh, but that's a concentration spell. Shit.
What I really want to do, I just reread the rules and realized I can't do it, so I'm very bummed out.
Remember, spiritual weapon is not concentration.
What's that?
Spiritual weapon is not concentration. Just keep that in mind.
Is it?
No, it's not. Remember,
I-
we've knocked out opponents before who have cast
Oh,
spiritual,
yeah.
and then it just stays there.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I forgot that.
So, cast that. Dun, dun, dun.
It's actually a really cool thing about spiritual weapon.
Okay. Spiritual weapon is going to attack.
What?
The chat.
Yeah. Now, am I selected in that again?
You are.
Okay, so I can actually roll its attack,
Yep.
and I should probably click the advantage because it has advantage, correct?
Yes.
And you could
Because
move it
technically your attack roll.
Well, see, I'm planning on moving up also.
up.
But you're saying, move it up to like what, here?
Act number 2. It's the most
Or
wounded.
just one square back.
You like move it up to here so it's targeted on that one now?
Or one square back.
Either
Well,
way.
no, I'm gonna go. I was thinking about moving at that one spot.
Oh,
So,
okay. Do your thing.
that's still marked. Okay, do that.
There you go.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Okay,
Roll that
And-
beautiful bean footage.
now we do that.
7 damage. Okay.
And then I want to move. Oh, I can't move there.
If
I'm
you go
shy.
if you go just below that spot that you were looking at, I think with a reach weapon you're in range of all 3 skulls.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
you range
I've
of
got-
2 at least.
yeah, but my movement is 30.
Oh,
Okay, so
That's 35.
okay, do you
right.
have a reach weapon though?
I do.
I mean you can still attack flame skull too. I just
Oh,
meant
with a reach weapon, you can actually get just within reach of number 2.
Right, but I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh. You wanna keep crashing this one in the darkness?
So I'm actually going to move there.
Okay.
And I want to... Let's see. And I'm going to pop off Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Ooh. Very nice.
And if I remember right, they just have to make saves on that.
On their turn, yes.
Any creature. So, yeah, I can see... For the most part, I can see all my companions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 15-foot radius around myself.
Correct. So at the moment, it will hit everything.
Right.
Including me. Oh wait. You designate, that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you casting at 3rd level or higher up?
Let's see. At 3rd level, it is 3d8. What do I have for ticks? I will probably cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. So that is movement bonus and action. Brings us to Giant Flame Skull 3. Let me double check. I believe they have a save on that.
It's a...
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Are you rolling the saves?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to...
DC,
16.
it fails.
uh,
That's right. So
All right, go ahead and roll your 3d8 on it. There you go. All right.
Radiant.
Yep. It will keep back. And position there.
Center on me, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wait. Does that kind of get Kaizen, or would you rule that not get Kaizen?
No, that's not going to hit him. It's
Okay, I'll take it.
just barely touching the square.
I'll take it.
But I get Kaizen's bonus, though, right?
You do.
Yes. Don't worry, Star Spawn. I'll protect you.
All right. Ark, you get a second roll. Go ahead and roll that again. Misaki has a success, so no worries there.
19 on the die, so
You're good to
20.
go. Okay. Damage on that. 27 halved.
16. No half again.
So 13 is your halved. And then
There'd be
have
6
Yep.
after that.
So I had 15.
So that changes that.
that will be the end of his turn. Moves to Starspawn. Where do we want Starspawn to go?
Well, before we do that, Kai and Misaki need to make wisdom saving throws because they're in the aura.
That is true. So let's go ahead and boop, boop.
DC 17 wisdom save.
So just shy for Misaki.
Well, hang on, Kai. That +3 is that to all saves?
Yep, so it'd make it a 16. So missing it just by 1.
Balls. I'm going to use my. What's the save for?
2d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Kai saves.
Kai rolled a.
Kai rolling above average today.
What's up with that?
So using your inspiration or leaving it where it lies?
Oh, because I have to decide right now, don't I?
Correct. If it helps, it is an all or nothing spell, so if you save, you take no damage.
I'll use an
Alright.
inspiration. Make a save. I have 2.
You've got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one from hanging out with the girl. You.
Stop rolling that draw low.
Fine, I'll use mine.
It was my inspiration, and I asked it to make a save. That's my fault.
Oh, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep,
All right,
that
I'll
was
use
it.
mine.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. So then we'll go ahead and put the star spawn on the stairs next to the spiritual weapon.
Right here?
The
Yep.
question is, was that
Okay.
your natural inspiration or your hanging out with the girl inspiration?
That was my natural inspiration. I
That's
still have
right,
my
roll
hanging
the-
out with girl inspiration.
That's where I rolled 2.
That's
See,
why
he's-
it rolled a 2.
He's saving the good stuff for himself.
Aiming
okay.
for Skull 2 or Skull 3?
Yes. Skull 2.
Okay. Attack 1 is a miss. Attack 2 also a miss.
Well, 17, or at least 18.
Alright, so Navara is gonna pop out of the cubby there and go burr.
All right.
We're gonna
You use your
Gatling
six-shooter.
Eldritch Blast here.
Yes.
All the DACA.
Now with 3.
Oh, I didn't target.
Would that hit them?
That would hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's targeted now.
14 damage. That's
Oh.
a miss. That's a hit. Another 8. That is also a hit.
Okay, good to know.
For another 10.
Okay, so that's first round, and then we'll do second salvo for the illusionary bracers.
That is a hit. Another 9. Miss on the second. Hit on the third.
Jeez.
For another 9.
Hey,
As you
nice.
Gatling into that, a couple of them fire off into the wall, but you make some headway into destroying that skull.
I refuse to acknowledge
What you did
that.
there.
I mean, I could have gone with the standard when you told me to put the star spawn on the stairs. I mean, you really can't trust stairs. They're always up to something.
Or going down.
Any movement?
No.
All right. That'll bring us to Kai.
Kai shall use his bonus action to switch the target of his hex to Flame Skull 4,
Okay.
Woohoo!
where he will give disadvantage to that Flame Skull's dex checks.
All right.
And then he's going to move like, yeah.
Looking good.
And then he is going to violence. Has Flame Skull 2 acted yet this round?
It has not.
No.
Then
I
I'm
think
going to
it's like-
violence Flame Skull 2.
I think
Okay.
it's down in the initiative order. It's the only one that had a chance to roll lower than
Yeah, I think it goes immediately after you, Kai.
So I got to get this done
Now.
now.
Well,
Oh, I put the hex on the wrong one then. Oops. Oh well. Violence.
You're still targeted on 4. But that's a hit. You are corrected.
Thank you.
Roll your damage.
Get some.
death to all.
14 for the first part.
That is very red.
But is it more of a shade of red than it was
Another 8.
before?
And there it goes.
It's dead.
Sparks
After
and
that last
radiance, and it
attack, I was just
explodes.
about to say, man, it's super dark red, and then it turned gray immediately after I was about to say.
It turns out you hatched the right skull.
Legit. Now violence.
We're gonna have to probably reposition to give. Well, no, the star spawn can work on
Go
that.
after the other one.
Yeah.
Miss on that one.
I did, but I missed.
Mm-hmm.
We now know that his to hit is a 19. We
That
have
is
solved
correct.
the math game.
Took a little bit longer than we would have liked.
And you use your bonus action to move your hex.
Move the spell. And I have
any additional
moved.
movement.
No, I am where I need to be.
All right. Brings us to the bottom of the round, Mr. Ark.
You know, I'm missing roughly 14% of my hit points, and that makes me mad.
I'll trade you.
How about no? 25.
That is a hit. Going after number 4, I assume?
Yes, because
All right.
it's the only one in reach. Okay, so 14 bludgeoning damage, 3 radiant damage. Does that take it below 25? No. Okay.
Nope.
Second smash heat. So there's the first smash heat. The 23.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. So 14 bludgeoning damage again, and 10 radiant damage,
All right.
and that leaves it still green apparently.
It does.
Oh, okay, it's yellow. Still not 25 or under though.
Not quite.
Okay. I'm not gonna shift because I wouldn't benefit from the AC this fight. So,
Okay. Any
are we
further
using
movement?
flanking rules?
Say again?
Are we using flanking rules?
Flanking? No.
Okay, then I'll stay where I am.
All right. Brings us to top of the round 3, Draho.
Yes. Draho is prepared. This time.
I love how I asked like a year later. It's like, are we using flanking? Because I can use that a whole lot.
Miss on the first attack.
Attack!
Miss on the second attack.
Arc!
He's right there.
Or curve. Technically, it's called a curve shot, so curve!
Still
Ooh.
shy.
Okay, then I am going to do nothing because that is my entire action economy is 3 attacks.
All right.
I'm a
There's
fighter.
arrows flying around everywhere.
I'm still trying to avoid fireballs, so I'm just popping my head out long enough to fire an arrow.
Yes.
We're violencing. I look over at Ark. and I'm,
Just out of spite.
Oh,
Just
I'm
out of spite. Really, centering it on me would have no other effect. So,
Yep.
and also I used my. Oh no, it's a new round. So
save your reaction.
right, but centering it on me wouldn't change the outcome. So
Yeah, but yeah, save it. Do the thing. Make the fire happen, dude.
Nope. So you see additional flames kind of spear up around it that are kind of blue azure in color.
that's not friendly.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of scoots away.
Ooh, yay! Attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Did
Yes,
you?
I also
Real
offer
natural
an attack of
20!
opportunity.
Wait. Did it roll its save?
It has not.
It's
How
dead.
about it roll its save first and see?
Then
It
Arc
comes in at a
natural
16.
20.
See, all I needed to have it do was run away, and I can really.
DC is what?
DC is 16.
Okay, so it does make the save. I believe it still takes half. Wrong button.
Yes.
Yep, half as much. So 3d8 halved.
Ooh.
Let's set these down.
Actually, I've got a better idea. Kitty, can I use my watch?
I wouldn't see why not.
And would I also
So I'll
get
just
my?
take a 10 on the. I'll just take a 10 on the attack of opportunity for him getting away.
Okay,
And would I also get my attack of op as he was running out of my reach? Also.
you would.
Okay, so let me roll my thing here because I critted, which means that also all attacks with it get advantage.
Oh, well, then I get to do that again.
I mean, these happen simultaneously, but you know.
So it ends up taking 6 radiant from the Spirit Guardian,
Okay.
and
13 bludgeoning damage and 20 radiant damage. Does that drop below 25?
Does not.
Let's say that Arc. Okay, well,
wow.
All right, miss there, hit by Kai, and that will then mean that.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, that's okay.
He's like, "Come here, I'm not done with you."
I'm done.
Twitch
Okay.
has errored. That could
what's it
be on
doing?
my end.
so I think
I think it's on your end.
It's on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, stream's still good.
So I think because Kai's forearm is just longer, it takes up longer to hit. So it happens just after Arc hits.
All right, and so as you each hit it, the blue flames reach out and kind of engulf each of you for a total of 13 cold damage.
Cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I'm resistant to that too.
All right.
Yep, so go ahead and knock 6 off there.
Is that a spell effect?
It is.
Okay.
And,
Kaizen,
that
do you
brings us
offer any
to
protection
Kibble.
to that?
It is not a save option.
I was asking if Kaizen had any sauce on that with my proximity to him.
It is resistance to magical effects.
What he is.
No, that's an aura. That's everything within 10 feet of me.
Oh, so I do take half of that.
Yeah.
And how much did you say? It was 13, you said? Kibler?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So 6.
I said, okay, Star Spawn, he's got you. That was an interesting gambit. That really
Thank
paid
you.
off.
All right, Kibble.
I just wish I'd had the bigger spell slot.
Well, technically, the star spawn is adjacent to an ally. Or you can wait for the entire rest of the round for me to catch up with number 4 there. But I think his sneak attack would be better served over on 3.
Kibble's gonna run in with his 2 short swords drawn, screaming triumphantly as a hero.
A bold choice.
Oh.
Because since he isn't getting his sneak attack, he might as well make 2 attacks.
Go for the eye sockets.
And I just like the idea of a tiny kobold just panic charging with 2 swords.
The skull can literally swallow him whole.
Right. First attack. That ain't gonna hit.
No, that is a miss at a 14.
Kibble, stop rolling like Draho.
Short hand attack.
Is crit.
There you go.
Nice. That is the offhand, so it doesn't get the bonus.
Combo breaker.
But it still does double damage. Boom.
That it does. 9 damage, not bad.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's attack, bonus action, and you can't do anything else.
All right. Brings us to Misaki.
What is the radius on the star spawn?
It's a 5-foot aura.
Okay.
We can get around him.
Send
Right.
the spiritual weapon to go finish off that skull. As I have a feeling it's going to detonate here in a minute.
It is
I
just
have a
2 or
feeling.
3 hits from dead for sure.
The DM left, so maybe people should run away.
He can't.
Well, can't now.
Just in case it's a
That
bonus action.
tonight's gonna
It's
be
a bonus action.
a bad night. Tonight.
Don't worry, we can take it out
But
before it's
spiritual
turn.
weapon
Bad
Number
night.
can
4.
only move 20 feet on its turn.
Only move 20 feet on this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then you might as well have it attack the.
Then we might as well just have it attack the other one.
Okay.
Oh, well, the 4th one doesn't go until after my turn, so I should be able to finish it off.
No, don't attack me.
I don't know if you've paid attention to how your dice have been rolling this evening, but
That's because I've been sharpshooting. If I don't
Magic
sharpshoot,
8
I ain't
Ball
gonna
says that it doesn't look good.
All right. Is that thing good for me to roll its attack, Katie?
I mean,
Yep.
Draho, they made a meme about it. And I fired, and I missed, and I fired, and I missed, and I fired, and I
Yeah, it
missed,
misses.
and I reloaded,
It
and then I
does.
fired a couple more times,
Okay.
and I missed.
You've thrown enough warning shots.
I'm going to move up.
All right.
Stay out of the star thingy's aura, but have 15 on that. And I am going to cast. Where's that? Where is it at? I want to heal my ass.
Well, I'd heal the whole body if I were you.
Yeah, really.
No. Misaki, female. Make the posterior look better.
Baby got back.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but she will again soon.
Well, they say that flat bottom girls make them rock and roll for that.
Oh, I think you need to check your hearing. Tis not flat bottom.
I know what I said. I know what the tricks are.
But I'm gonna upcast that. 1, 2. So I just right click for the extra dice, right, Katie?
Yep.
Oh my god, Pavara, look at her butt.
Second, third, fourth.
She must be one of those Karturan god priestesses.
And it did not.
Nope, you were targeted on it.
Oh well.
Bonus,
It didn't
was
heal
not
it, did
wounded.
it?
No,
No.
See what this is? He's healing it to give it more, to make it more interesting.
All right. Well, I fixed me. Did you fix it?
Did 3 actually get hit?
I don't think that thing's. Did it take? It took damage from Guardian Spirits last round.
That's right.
That's why it moved.
Where was that at?
That was 4 that moved. But-
No, 3 moved back 1.
Yeah, it took 6.
Oh.
Because I think it saved and yeah.
Okay, all set.
Or not. So I moved. Ish.
Mm-hmm.
Cast heal on myself. Weapon did its thing for my bonus action.
Should we see how that is?
I don't think I have anything left in my action economy.
All right. That brings it to its turn. Go ahead and roll your 3d8. Wisdom save. Where is that? DC is 11. So it will fail.
It will take it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Thank you for highlighting it.
Mm-hmm.
The giant flame skull will now like use diplomacy. Oh, hey!
Not bad. 22. And it feels it's not doing well enough here. So it's going to try up here.
Get it, guys!
See, this is where you should do that whole centered on me thing.
Yeah, but I can't. It has to be centered within 20 feet.
Success on both. 34 halved. So 17 damage to Kibble and Navara. It'll go ahead and stay where it's at, bringing us to the star spawn. So it has a...
Hold on. Before we do that,
Okay.
I had to make sure I maintain concentration.
He fails, the star spawn goes crazy and starts murdering people.
I can take. Oh, wait, no, second damage. Crap.
Get wrecked, son. I mean, I can take him.
You can, yes.
Yeah, you're good.
He's so good.
Okay. So then the Star Spawn the Flame Skull 3 needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
That will be a fail. Takes an additional 8.
Okay,
and then I'm
then
assuming slam attacks on that same one.
Yes.
It's time to slam.
That is a hit
Welcome
at
to
a
the jam.
29. For 14. And a miss with an 18.
Okay. So Nivara will start her turn. We'll start the Gatling gun on Flame Skull 4.
Okay.
Tack, 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 tack.
Boom!
Oh, hey, the sprinklers are off.
Miss with the first one. Miss with the
Ooh.
second.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna inspiration that. Because that annoys me. Okay.
Well, you did better.
It was not a 2 again, so that was the part that annoyed me.
You
doubled your result.
You did. You
There you
hit with the
go.
third.
Watch, this is all it needs.
12. Bonus action, do it again.
Yeah.
So how deep
Alright.
is the red draw?
Deep enough that goodbye star spawn here momentarily. Yep. And away it goes.
Okay, and then we'll bring the last 2 on to Flame Skull 3.
Okay.
Alright. That's all I got.
So hit with 8 damage, miss with the 14, and that brings us to Kai.
You go low on the
Bonus action.
Oh,
Giant
actually,
flame
I
skull.
also see a forced reroll in one of theirs. So, Navarra, if you want to do another quick hit on that last one.
All right.
Sorry, Kai.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
With a miss. 15. Alrighty, Kai, you're up.
So
You go low, I go
we're
high.
going to use our bonus action to hex the Flame Skull 3 and pimp his dex again.
All set.
You go low, I go high.
And I shall mix Stabble the Flame Skull.
All right.
Have you used your bonus action attack at all?
Yeah, I've gotten like 5d6 worth of hex damage out of it.
Okay. I kind of tuned out a few points. Oh,
Oh.
Miss on the first. Miss on the second.
There it goes.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Any final movement?
I look at him, say, "You're lucky."
That he is. That he is. Ark.
no, he's not. 19, so that barely hits.
Yep.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning damage, 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
2, no.
Okay.
And then I'll look at him and go, "You're lucky."
You see him kind of cackle a little bit. Bringing us to top of round 4, Draho.
This is your time to shine, Draho.
Yes.
So
The
take
only
Sharpshooter off.
You act like it's something I can't. Wait. What happened to the other one? I must have missed it. I was zoned into.
You
getting
tuned
a
out,
drink.
huh?
Yeah, well, I was getting a drink and I just got back literally when my turn came up.
Navarro blew it up.
Oh, good. I was hoping since Navarra went before me and it, she would get it for me.
Yeah, I'm doing all the heavy lifting for you, Draho.
That's what you're here for.
Yeah,
To make me look better by.
It fell victim to the new and improved Gatling Eldritch Blast.
Okay, well, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shoot it with a holy arrow. I still don't have those on my inventory sheet, so I don't know how many I actually have.
That I can check. Because you've only cast one.
Yep. Well, shot one. I don't cast them. Casting implies skill and dedication to a craft.
So that leaves you 12 left.
12. Okay, can you make an item for that so I can drag it to my character sheet?
Or I can just add it to your character sheet.
That
Doesn't
works
matter,
too.
You'll miss anyway.
Well, not if I don't longbow it.
This is me making sure that
Why? I didn't sharpshoot.
This Draho is inept.
Draho, you fired enough warning shots.
One more arrow. Let's do this. Gotta make it happen.
This will be a crit.
At least it hit.
Yep, right on the dot.
So that is regular damage. Then how much radiant does it do?
First, roll a d100.
Oh. Right. So. 83.
83, 3d6.
Roll to see how much damage it does.
So another 8.
Great damage, but that's radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it should take 16.
It is not actually.
Not all identifiable.
Yep.
Shh. It takes 16.
Sure. That 16 has been applied.
I'm sure it has. So that's second shot, and there's nothing to arc my other shot to unless I want to teach one of you guys a lesson about mocking me.
Shoot the star spawn.
I don't even think you could hit one of us if you tried, Drawho.
Watch. He arcs it to me and somehow hits.
No, I would crit in that scenario. You know I would.
Because that of course would happen.
I kind of want to see
I've,
that.
I've actually got my bonus action then. I think I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
No, I already action surged.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna second wind. Might as well get a little bit of health back.
And then any movement beyond that.
No, I'm good in my cubby hole.
All right. That'll bring us to Kibble.
Who has advantage?
Of course, I'll deal with getting my health in a second.
He has advantage.
Kibble has all the advantage.
That's right. He's got 3 allies and a spiritual weapon.
So he is gonna pull back the bow, and let me advantage. Boom.
That will hit.
Take that. Take that.
Some of that.
All right. Looking good.
Yes. And then he is going to move back here. Create distance between everyone.
All right. Bringing us to Misaki.
Finish it.
Do. Oh. Do.
You like charging up?
I'm just moving a 5 foot in on it. That's
with that.
ball. Spiritual weapon.
You built up all the with the do-do-dos.
Well, the do is for what I did in my room.
Ah.
Correct. Where's that? There it is.
There you
That
go.
is a hit. For 10 damage. Looking good.
Don't you have the Oh wait, it's already there. Never mind.
All right. Anything else on that?
Now let me get my second wind over.
I was thinking about
Any
mine.
final movement?
No, I'm next to Kaizen, and it's
All right.
within the range of the AoE,
So that will bring us to its turn.
and it needs to make a save again.
Correct. That is a wisdom save of 10. Go ahead and roll your 3d8.
Well, at least they keep failing.
I didn't do that.
No, that's me rolling my second wind. I finally got around to.
Okay.
I had
Like,
to. I had to look
That
up the
wasn't
rules.
for me. What the hell?
I had to look up the rules on it again because I rarely use it.
Your level plus the D10 roll.
And
Yeah.
your spirits flit through it, destroying it.
Good.
With that, we are out of combat.
Woot.
But I'm going to keep
Go ahead.
Spirit Guardians up for the duration of the spell, though.
Okay. Yep, totally fine.
I'm going to check the throne.
Who wants a group hug?
I do.
I do.
And I do it while still raging, and it counts as
I think we all do. Because, ow.
Yeah, Kibble needs it for sure. Drawho could use a little touch up.
Well, I'm still raging for this, and I'm counting it as an attack.
It's a grapple.
It's still an aggressive motion. No, go away! Go away! Go away!
2,
No,
3,
no,
4.
No. Star spawn. No.
I'll go ahead and dismiss the star spawn since we don't need a
God,
nightmare
take
creature
it.
from beyond the material plane hanging out anymore.
Alrighty.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Get the
5,
spiritual weapon in there.
6. No, we don't need the spiritual weapon in there.
Yes, we do.
Do I have myself selected as well?
You do not. You do now.
Okay, so that's what, 6?
Yep.
All right.
$24 points back.
Ooh. Yay.
Who still needs some?
I mean, I'm down by 20 out of 157. So
Did it automatically apply while I'm healed? Kibble is got 26 out of 79. Or no, sorry, he's got 26 damage, 79 health.
did Kibble also make us tasty treats?
Um,
Because you could have done that during your rest.
I think he did, didn't he?
You guys made lunch, but
Hey,
nobody
food
said
is
anything
something.
about tasty treats.
Yeah, no. He wouldn't have been able to make tasty treats because Drawho was telling him what to put in stuff, and there was no way it was tasty.
Sure says. But good evening.
Navarre, how much further off are you?
I have 47 wounds out of 113.
Oh, God. Yeah, if anyone needs it, it's you.
Yeah, but I don't need to do the group hug, is what I'm getting at.
Right.
So.
You know how much that HP you just said annoys me, Nivara?
How the deuce are you so thick?
I stacked con for concentration spells.
Oh, I'm sure you did, and that's why I'm annoyed because I'm a D10 and I'm over here with how much did you say you had? 113?
Yeah.
You have more health than me.
I'm also level 11. I think you're level 10 still.
Yes, I'm level 10. That helps too.
All right. Did you get that
So
28?
you're way too close.
Yes, I'm good. I have 19 wounds out of 113.
Yep, you should. As you're kind of soft, I wanted to. Yeah.
So, as a note, Draho, you did make enough XP last time to level up to 11.
Oh, well then, well I don't need it now, but I'll give myself an extra 1 health for that second wind. It won't mean anything, but I'm gonna do it.
See, I like to think too that Draho was just so slow that he actually leveled up and he forgot to.
No, I think I missed a huge XP game at some point.
Yeah, actually, I was the
before
one who.
game.
Yeah, I was the one who was like, "Hey, did you award XP?" And he's like, "Good thing you mentioned that."
So, what are you guys doing in here?
Examining the throne.
Yeah.
Surrounding the throne with my spirit guardians to see what happens.
Okay. So, first off, the skull up at the top, since they're not there anymore, you do notice that there is a trapdoor kind of hatch there. The throne itself is composed of a single block of jet black stone encrusted with rubies and amethysts. You would estimate that its value is probably beyond reason.
How much would we estimate it weighs?
As a
We're not
single
carrying
block
the
of
rock chair
jet black
through the
stone?
dungeon.
You're not carrying the rock throne through the dungeon.
I mean, at
Ark.
some point,
much-
Ark does need his Conan throne to complete his character.
No. See, Ark.
If we can remove it without breaking it, we can sell it. How much is it weigh?
To who?
Dwarves.
Not the boy.
The dwarves wouldn't touch anything that came from an icky dark elf castle.
How much did it weigh?
Pretty sure we could sell it to some emo kid back in town.
You could
For how
definitely sell
much
it to
money?
Draho. He'd be dumb
This
enough to
thing
buy it,
is-
so I'm
is
sure there's
valuable
others.
beyond reason. The only person I could think of that might have the dosh to pay us anything close to what it's worth is the pastry guy.
I mean,
Because
How
of his
much
stock
does it
room.
weigh?
you can't
About
run a
4,000
pastry
pounds.
empire without a
Guys,
dark throne.
guys, you're ruining the immersion. How much does it weigh?
About 4,000 pounds.
Hey, Plan B. We can pull the gems out of it, right?
You can attempt to.
Why don't
we
leave it
ask
alone,
Kibble? He's a jeweler.
and we can come back for it after we kill all the things.
Well, they're dealing with the throne. I want to go check out the trapdoor.
Okay. You know what? That actually is a point.
Yeah, Kibble, he's been training to be a jeweler. He's not a master yet, but he's getting close. He should be able to try out some
He's got a
gems.
point. We can go back for it later.
Because if we can actually get to a point where we can get it out of here, it would be absurd amounts of money.
Yeah, that's true.
So the tunnel latch opens easily and looks like it twists into kind of a dark, fairly tight space. Like Ark's gonna have to suck it in to get through this.
Oh, sure.
I would like to send the owl down the trapdoor as far as it can go.
Okay. It gets quite a ways and comes out to another space that looks like it is a sewer grate that it is under.
And didn't Eloise say something about sewers connecting to one of the rooms that had one of the wells in it?
Yeah, she also said that things through the grates are bad, okay?
Yeah.
Well, everything in here is bad.
If I drink my potion of enlarge,
Kid, did you say that the skulls kind of fragmented themselves and those pieces of the skulls laying around?
Correct.
Were you intending to Kool-Aid Man through the trapdoor, Ark?
I can really man through the trapdoor. Let me ask this because I wasn't thinking. Trapdoor, does it just seem like there's like surface like this, or is it like there's a tunnel?
There is a direct tunnel beneath.
Okay.
Like
So I
ladder
can't
down
fit-
kind of thing.
I can't just go, now I fit.
Not quite.
Okay.
So I just walk over and pick up a piece,
Okay.
cast light on it, throw it down the hole.
Okay. Looks like it goes down about 40 feet before it angles off into another direction.
That I would have told everybody about
Mhm.
it leading down into the sewer, so...
Right, but I figured we'd want to actually see what was down there too, as it went down.
Yeah.
Okay. Kai, should I go first or should you?
Well, do we want to check the other door that's
I was
across?
gonna say, yeah,
from-
go ahead, Nova.
Sure, if you want to be thorough.
Yeah, there's 2 more doors.
Before we decide which way we're going?
I know that Draho is currently asking Kibble if he can pry those stones out of the chair.
Well, I think with enough either force or time, we probably can.
Okay. That's a matter for later.
Matter for later, it's a matter for now. Has Draho walked away from a single treasure yet?
Yes.
You're talking an awful lot of smack for somebody in wrist bending range.
Now, we can come back to we can go back to how we're going to deal with this throne later.
But how
What's
do
the
we know
throne?
we
What's
can-
the throne made out of?
Jet black stone.
So it's stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want to check out the door all the way across the room here.
You guys are super confident we'll be able to get back to this room. And I
So-
don't think we will.
Getting over to that door, you find that it does have that kind of slight blue tinge in front of it.
Okay.
Okay, so we didn't do something in here.
So there's a puzzle still that we have to do, or the castle just doesn't want us to go that way. What about the room to the south?
Same.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
well,
there
I guess
any-
we only have one way to go.
I guess we're going to jump down the tunnel.
Well,
So-
actually, can we? Did anyone inspect the throne for any kind of writing or messages?
That. We'll do that.
Doesn't seem to have any sort of writing or messages on it, just that massive amount of amethysts that are plugged in. Like, if you were to look at this thing, you hardly see the jet black stone. That's how encrusted it is in gems.
I
Hey,
mean,
Kitty.
Be in here all day, Draho.
if we just break it up, I mean, we don't need to take this throne. We just need to take the amethyst. If we just crack the thing into lots of pieces, we can bag of holding the
And
chunks.
as much as I'm usually for that, we could make more money if we get them intact.
Well, you guys would just have to wait for me and Kibble to get them out of the chair.
Oh.
We don't have that kind of time, Draho.
Kibble works fast. He's got tiny hands.
Kibble, do you think you can do that in a day?
It'd probably be easier if you just smashed it and we took the pieces from there.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna deal with this later. I'm gonna go down the tunnel unless Sky wants to go first. Okay, I'm going down the tunnel.
I'm gonna sit in the throne while you guys do that. See if that does anything.
Okay. It does not.
Just before I go down, I just grab his wrist.
So Draho's going second.
Yeah, apparently.
Dragging
should
Draho
grab his
into the
wrist,
tunnel
not
space that was hidden beneath one of the giant skulls, you again find that the tunnel is fairly tight for most of you and exceptionally tight for Ark. It winds for a bit and then begins an ascent via a spiral stone staircase. The twisting passage leads up to a curious room that you can see from just beneath a sewer grate. It almost looks like it's the makings of an attic, if it were not for the doors to either side, and obviously the sewer grate that you're peering through.
Also, because
Wait.
because this tunnel is so tight, do I provide cover?
Yeah, nothing can get past you.
Yes.
So it goes down underneath the sewer and then comes back up?
Correct.
That's kind of weird construction, but okay.
Kitty, I sent you a text.
So are we just like... So do we come to the grate and then there's a door to either side?
Well, actually, as you guys are moving down, Ark, you won't necessarily notice this, but those of you in the
keep
back...
in mind, my mace, while I'm holding it, gets bright light for 30 feet and dim light for another 30 feet.
Yep. Misaki, go ahead and make a con save.
Ah, damn it.
What did I miss? And how did I avoid it?
All right. With a 21, you do make the save. What ends up happening, Misaki is as far back as can possibly be, and then you guys can determine who in what order would end up seeing this. Around the globe erupts this green gas mixture, which pushes out basically about 5 feet, and then all of a sudden around the throne is also a what looks like a translucent globe.
Wait, so where are we now currently? I'm confused.
So this is just as you guys are heading down into the tunnel.
Oh. Okay.
So, with Ark going in first, Ark wouldn't have seen this.
Mm-hmm. Draho would have been in second. Who's third and fourth?
Navarre's third.
Okay. So I'd say probably... Nivara, Kibble, Kai would have heard something go on. Whoever's the two in the back would have potentially seen this.
Okay, so there's gas coming from the other end of the tunnel then?
Correct.
Okay. And I'm where now?
You are about 15, 20 feet into the tunnel.
Okay.
So still about halfway down the ladder.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're going down the ladder. We haven't entered the tunnel area yet?
Correct. So it's all one tunnel, all very tight. The ladder is about 50 feet down. The tunnel extends out and then comes back up that spiral staircase.
Gotcha. Okay. So is anyone telling me that this is happening?
Well, he's just described the scene and gotten party layout, so we know what the order is, so we can move forward. And am I?
If I understand that this is happening, then I'm just going to drop.
So who's saying and or doing what currently? Is anyone making any reaction to this towards the back end of the party?
Because again, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so you're saying that I probably heard something?
Yep, you would have heard something. Kai and Kibble would have probably seen it.
Mazaki definitely experienced it.
So I'm gonna call back up what's going on.
You hear Kibble say, "There's gas! There's gas!" And he's just trying to shove his way down.
Okay, so
Has Gibble had a? Sorry, go ahead, Ark.
Okay, so hearing that, and given how big I am, I'm just going to exhale and drop.
Okay. You make it
let go of the ladder.
The 30 feet down. Do you brace it all on the ladder to make it a slide?
Sure.
Okay. Give me athletics at disadvantage.
Okay. That was a natural 20 and an 8 for... It's a 16.
Okay. Draho, give me an athletics.
You assume Draho's going to do this gracefully?
No.
Again, I'm not...
I'm assuming that Ark is accidentally still holding on to you.
No, I am not. How do I accidentally hold up here?
Because you were dragging him down.
No, I was just going to squeeze him and then go down. That's what I said I was doing.
Okay.
In fairness, Draho would have assumed you were telling him to follow you down, and he wouldn't have fought it because he doesn't want to hurt his wrist.
Also, I can't literally reach up 5 feet.
But I mean, after hearing the gas and seeing Ark fall down, Draho would follow him, assuming it's safe.
Okay.
So I will make the athletic.
And also, when I feel myself touch bottom, I'm gonna move 5 feet forward.
Okay.
Is there by any chance, instead of just sliding down the ladder, that I can just sort of... I'm very athletic and live. Can I just sort of side shuffle down really quickly, foot to foot?
I will give you acrobatics to attempt to parkour.
Yeah, just go down a lot more gracefully instead of just holding on to a ladder.
Very elven of you.
Do I get it regular, disadvantage, or advantage?
Regular.
Regular. Natural 20.
Now you roll well. Now you roll well.
So, Ark, as you're dropping down and kind of slight friction sliding on the ladder, you see Draho just kind of bouncing back and forth in this super tight space, just
Twinkle-toeing all the way down with a very, very terrified look on his face.
I'm trying to laundry shoot this thing.
And then
Draho gets more graceful the more terrified he is.
Nivara, how do you want to make it down? Or do you?
Are there people coming in the tunnel behind me then?
Kibble.
Yep, Kibble and Kaizen, and Kibble is just trying to shove his way past you.
He's trying to climb over.
I mean, given how you are and how he is, he probably would have the room.
Yeah. I'll grab Kibble and just drop.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics. And Draho,
course,
go
when
ahead and
I-
make Kibble an athletics as well.
Yeah, of course, when I get to the bottom, I am going to do a fancy pirouette out of the way. Looking much more graceful than Ark did.
Is the bottom tunnel just as small as the
It is.
access hatch?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just assumed there was going to be somebody to land on down there.
So where's Kibble?
I hold Draho in place while I'm 5 feet out.
So what was Kibble rolling?
Athletics.
Athletics. 22. Good thing he's a skill horse.
Yep. So he hangs on to Nivara for dear life. You have a cuddle Kibble currently.
And I got a 0.
And Kibble is screaming his entire way down.
It's a good thing you used your inspiration for that attack roll.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So, Ark, are you actually holding Draho at the bottom?
Yes.
All right. So, Nivara, you were about 30 feet
Look,
up.
I would rather soften her blow with you.
Someone got a reroll.
Hold on. Ark, roll a d20.
Oh, the sadness.
Well,
Why
there's
me?
hang on. There's a reroll in the chat.
Yes, there
All right.
is.
Do you want me to roll a d20?
No, that's Navarro's got a reroll.
Yep.
No, I told you to roll a d20.
Okay. That's cocked. 8.
Okay. Good to know.
So,
I don't like
Navarro, go ahead and do your reroll.
Yep.
All right.
14.
You're able to slide down in a controlled fashion. Kibble's still not super pleased, but makes it down with you.
Okay.
Kai, was that your athletics check?
No,
Okay.
that was
So-
my feather die.
Ah.
After Navarra lands on Draho, I'm going to move.
It's a 40-foot drop, right?
50 from the top, so 45 from where you'd be at.
Again, I'd rather break Navarra's fall with you.
I mean, if Ark's blocking the passageway, I have no choice but to brace for impact.
Right, and then after she drops, I move. I actually she drops, and I grab both of you and pull.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. What do I want to do here?
And then since you're holding Kibble, he just comes along anyway.
So Kai, you're doing a athletics, unless you're just going down standard.
Let's see. Athletics. Do I have that skill? No, I don't have that skill. Why would I have that skill? Sure. Athletics.
Okay.
Reasonable.
21. Yep. So you're able
course
to
you roll
approach and
well.
slide down nice and easy as well. You come to the bottom. Everyone seems to be out of the way. And that just leaves Misaki standing up there. What are you doing?
Green cloud came out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe tomorrow.
Chairs surrounded by a green globe.
Correct.
Don't
How
be
far does the
rude.
green-
You're like, nah.
Just
far is
around
it?
its
Be nice.
5-foot radius.
I say,
Okay, so I walk out of it and then just start climbing down the ladder.
Okay.
Swear if we can't get back to that throne because of poison, I'm going to be very displeased with everyone.
And when I climb to the bottom, I'm going to look at Draho and go, "You're not taking the throne home," and keep walking.
You highly doubt my ability to breathe in poison for money.
Who said anything about the poison?
I say we let him try.
He's got to get to it now.
I say we let him try.
Good luck with the globe, as I keep walking.
All right. So when you get to the stairwell, the spiral staircase, it does expand a bit further up or around, so you have a bit more space. It's about a full 5-foot kind of, shall we say, square. that allows you to maneuver up and kind of bypass each other as you want. So if you want to reshuffle party order, that is just fine.
I'm going to stay.
This is kind of the scene that you'll be coming up into. That sewer grate on the right is the entry point. Okay. That'll bring Ark in there.
Are those chests?
They are. So,
Okay,
in addition to the chests, you also see a...
No, they look like boxes to me.
That one's a mimic.
Another spiral staircase over to the left. And what looks to be some sort of like fireplace cooking stove in that upper corner.
Is that a door next to the sewer grate that we came up also?
Correct. One on either
Is
side.
Is it mysteriously glowing blue?
They are.
I'll go up after Ark. I'll stay where I was in the initiative roll.
Okay.
Yep. Cable and Ivar next.
Here, I'll make one.
I will move over to inspect the table too while everyone's coming up.
We just walked into each other.
It just turned into the Stooges.
I'm not touching anything until someone else gets out here, but
Hey, Kibble. While everyone else is climbing out of here, can you check all of the chests for traps?
Alrighty. So,
Divine sense.
you get tingles of undead.
In the room itself?
In the room itself.
Where am I?
There's undead about.
I have a thought on what this is, but it seems very much like a joke, and I don't know if Kedro would pull that.
Of course he would pull that.
I'm thinking it's boxes full of Schrodinger's cat, who's both alive and not alive.
What?
Dusty.
I mean, he did have that one box in the throne room that was all with the thing. So,
Well, because he says you sense undead in here. I'm betting there's an undead cat in each box to prove that, in fact, it is both dead and not dead, or at the same time.
okay. So,
But I feel like you're not that goofy.
Am I? Yes. Is it this time?
I'm just thinking
No.
about where this dude ended up storing your bottle of wine.
He stored it on top of his multiple children's corpses, I'm guessing.
I was gonna say, big
He
box
stored
of
the
dead things. Like, I'm pretty
He
sure
stored
these
the-
are all big boxes of dead things, Draho.
where he
Yeah,
stored the bottle, we will never know. Where he stored the wine, we have at least some idea.
You know, if the dimensions of the boxes are anything to go by the grid, these are big boxes.
They are.
Like, 5 foot by what? 2 foot, 2.5.
Okay.
They're steamer
so,
trunk sized, or bigger, actually, bigger than a steamer trunk.
Yeah. So we could fold the Draho and put in.
Well,
So before we
Kibble
open
is
We could
Doing-
probably not fold a draw home, put them in one.
so before we decide to open any of these,
I was gonna say, well, Cable is inspecting. I want to detect magic.
Okay.
okay, and we
Is
should
Kibble
technically
rolling?
reposition before we open.
You will notice magic in the... Which ones?
Now that some of them are under us. Three in the bottom, 2 to the side, and 1 under the side.
You will notice magic in 4 of the boxes.
Does
Is
help?
it perhaps necromancy?
From 3 of them, yes.
And what about the other one?
Seems to be a rare smattering of multiple types.
That's either very good or very bad.
All right, I will point out the 3 necromancy chests and then the other rainbow chest.
Okay.
So which 3 of the necromancy?
So from the 3 necromancy chests, you hear, "Help! Help!"
And those would be which 3?
The top 3.
Okay.
Well, since Draho is currently surrounded by necromancy chests, I am going to...
Reposition? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go here. Navarro, you want to maybe go on the stairs?
Sure.
Do the stairs go up and down?
Just down.
Okay. Kibble, do you maybe want to...
Yep, I was waiting to be told what I'm supposed to roll for that because I forgot. Inspect chests.
Investigation.
And Masaki and Kai, good?
You don't find that any of the chests are trapped.
Yeah, but I've got I'm pulling a symbol out and getting ready to. You see me kind of polishing and stretching and waiting for you to open the boxes.
And I'm going to pull out the +2 shield.
Okay.
I really hope none of these can cast Fireball. If they do, we're screwed.
Draho, give Kibble one more investigation roll.
Uh-oh.
Kibble. Don't Draho this.
You had to speak.
This.
Yeah,
All right.
I had to say something.
No new information currently.
It would have been fine because it was on an 18, but you said something, so it shifted to the 2.
Okay, so I pulled out that one. I have the Mace of Disruption, and I'm gonna go. Are they locked? I mean, I think they'd be locked. But...
And as you go to inspect for that, those 3 chests begin opening.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for the lids to open so I can see what's in them, and then I'm going to.
Oh God! Why?
I think you guys
Bad
might
beard.
be on top of some of them.
I
There
am.
we go. There's, yeah. Put you there.
Yep, definitely glad I switched to the regular shield.
Turn / destroy undead.
Okay.
I think this is just going to be a turn.
I think it's going to be a turn 2. But we never know.
And they
Do
have to
we?
run away from
I mean, you were prepared to do it,
Do
so...
I
Yeah.
have a chance to cast the spell?
I will give you guys functionally a surprise round, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, and Misaki will cast Turn Undead Blast. I'm assuming. That's better. 21.
Initiative. Wow, Draho is killing the initiative.
About the only thing he's killing.
If only he could be that good in combat.
So, start of our wink wink surprise round, Draho.
Well, Draho having been prepared for undead cats to pop up, thus proving that in crazy old philosopher correct.
Misaki, what's your dex?
My dex, I got a +3.
No, like the score.
16.
Okay, I'll go. I'm assuming you hold your action to turn undead?
Well, we have a surprise round, so I'm assuming this is going to happen. So, is this in the surprise round and then the initiative order?
Yep, so you guys will take your surprise round worth of actions, which will include your turn undead, and then basically the top of round 1 is where functional initiative come in, and they start interacting with you.
Okay, well, Draho was prepared for something to pop out, but he wasn't actually prepared for what popped out. So, I'm gonna make my attack, but
Well,
man, it's so close. I don't know if my bow is actually useful here.
And in a surprise round, do we get a full action? Do we get a full round, or do we have one
Yep,
action?
full round.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna use it. I short range is still decent range for a bow.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like it.
You kind of don't have a choice.
Yeah. So attack that one.
21 is a hit.
Yes. Do the damage.
21
Damn.
damage. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Then we'll keep attacking that one. Nice.
20 is a hit.
Do more damage.
For
There
another
you
22
go.
damage.
Nice.
Very good.
And I didn't miss any, so I don't get to bounce it. But I did start attacking number 2.
That is
Don't
correct.
be
So-
cocky.
Any movement?
Where am I going to move?
Well, there's a sewer grate you can run down.
Yeah, because the best thing to do when you're being hunted by 3 supernatural humanoids is go into a confined space.
Exactly. That's what all the movies say.
Actually, tactically, it would probably be a good idea.
No, it's a horrible idea. What I really want to do is dive into one of these boxes and pretend like I'm not here. But I don't know what's in them.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
They can't take attack of opportunity in their surprise run, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over here,
I'm going to get a
and
drink.
I am going to attack Vampire 3.
Okay.
That is the 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so make some disruption. Okay, so 11 bludgeoning damage, 8 radiant damage, and I'm going to use my crusher feet to move it 5 feet up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move down here.
So,
And then second attack.
All right.
Ooh, 21.
Will hit.
Okay. Okay, not as good. 9 bludgeoning damage, 6 radiant damage. And I'm assuming since they're still green that the regular question does not apply.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. That is my turn.
All right. Misaki.
I'm going to hold up my holy symbol, say a prayer loudly, and turn undead. And if they're the Sierra level or lower, they will can also be destroyed. It's a wisdom save.
Hey, Draho, notice how the sewer grate would actually be a good position to be in now?
Why?
Because then you'd be down there and they're up there and everything is safe.
No, that's dumb. You don't trap yourself in a confined
Failure on
space.
the first
Draw
one.
is about running, not hiding.
Save on the second. Failure on the or save on the third.
Okay. CR2 or lower?
They are not.
Okay, so the one that failed is turned.
What is that?
And for that, we're gonna tag that as frightened for Vampire 1.
Okay.
She has
No
the
one-
unhappy face.
no
the
one-
unhappy
that one
face.
has to run away.
And then a question for you, Kedro. We are in a confined space, so a spell that has range, what happens if we don't have the full range for the effect? Does it splash?
You get to
Not
determine
technically.
where- You get to determine where it's centered.
D&D does not have chunky salsa rules.
Yep.
So I could use Burning Hands, get all 3 of them, and not have to worry about my homies.
Correct.
But if you
So-
do that, you're going to break the turning.
Is it
Not
the
if-
one on the right?
Well, if
Correct.
he gets
So
hit,
I could angle it so it doesn't hit the one on the right. Just hit the other 2 with it.
it's good.
I'm just thinking ahead.
And there's already
Yep.
fire in the fireplace. Or is there?
Not currently.
There's about
Yeah, because the way that works is a cone, so it'd be Vampire 3 space, then 2 in the space next to 2.
all he's got to do is like,
Mhm.
it's fine.
So, any movement?
Where?
There are 2 spots still on
There
the
are
map.
2 spots that can get moved, but I am better
Yeah.
at angling the cone from where I'm at to
And-
not hit the one that is frightened.
Okay. That'll bring us to Vampire 2's turn. Bum 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 bum.
Really?
They don't do anything, right? Because this is the first round.
Their initiative's that high, huh?
It is.
Aren't we still in surprise round?
Oh, that is correct.
Yeah, you forgot.
That's what I was
thank
saying.
you.
I'm like, how are they moving?
I was going to say, no,
All right,
I'm
Navarre.
sorry.
All right.
Oh, I just gave away my surprise on that.
I moved and
Oh,
shot Vampire
literally
2.
the
So.
only option it has. I'm
All
shocked.
right. I know this is kind of going to blow up what Misaki was going to try to do, but I would like to try to put Vampire number 2 in a mental prison.
Okay. Is that the first time we're using that? I think it is.
That is, yes.
Go for it.
I just got it. It's my Mystic Arcanum. So I'm going to attempt to bind a creature within a illusory cell that only it can perceive. It must make an intelligence saving throw. If on a successful save, it takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. On a failed save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the area immediately around it appears dangerous in some way. So it might think that it's being surrounded by fire, floating razors, or hideous maws filled with dripping teeth. The target can't see or hear anything beyond the illusion and is restrained for the spell's duration.
And you said that was intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
There's just flowing water surrounding it.
DC is 21.
Damn it. Never mind.
Any movement or bonus action?
No.
Sorry.
What about Kibble?
It is his turn.
Kibble's turn? Yes.
Oh no, he has a great option.
Yeah, the Vampire 3 is like right next to an ally. Hit him with the Kibble attack. I always look at his spells hoping there's something there, but there never is. Advantage on. Ooh,
That
still
is a hit. For a
Bam.
good chunk of damage.
Doesn't
Movement or
hit
bonus action?
there. Bonus action.
In the sewer.
I was thinking about that, but I was also thinking that Kaizen is up next and help act. Well, nope. Kaizen isn't going to be doing an attack, is he? Let's
Why
give
wouldn't he?
Raho the
Why wouldn't Kaizen do an attack?
good point. Yeah, we'll throw it to Kaizen.
Please
so he
explain
gets-
to me what Kaizen can do that is better than I'm a wreck it.
I don't know. I figured you'd try and do something clever.
Attacking is clever.
You guys are supposed to be clever.
Attacking is
Yeah,
clever.
we'll give Kaizen the help then, because he's next in initiative.
All right. Kai, you're up with advantage.
Okay, advantage. Searing Smite. Vampire 3. I get it, dude.
That is a hit.
No.
Okay, so it's gonna take that
For 11.
and that,
Another 5.
and it's on fire.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I get to swing again.
Yeah.
And we swing like that.
That's a hit.
And we do that.
11 damage. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
They are undead.
I know they are undead.
$14 and another 9. Cool.
That is currently all of my quarters.
All right.
If anyone can't tell, the third one is the most wounded.
No, any of those.
So
So
heal
go
on
back
that.
to top of the round. Actual round 1, Draho.
Yes. Well, since 3's been injured, let's keep the attack up there. Hit it with the longbow. Bam.
22 is a hit.
Bam.
Max damage, 24.
Hit it again.
17 is a hit.
Yes. Finally.
It helps to have a lower armor class.
Yes.
19 damage.
Excellent. That's very good damage. So there's all of that. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Because you can't arc anything if it doesn't miss.
Speaking of art,
Indeed.
Smashy. Okay, but for 23.
Will hit.
Okay. That's 12 bludgeoning damage, 8 radiant damage, standard question.
And question is valid this time.
All right, 15 wisdom.
22. Good lord. Okay.
They are frightened of me, though.
Yep.
So that's they have disadvantage on attack rolls, have to run away. Do I get advantage on my attacks on them?
With frightened, double check.
Not that it matters because I already reckless, but
Creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So yes.
okay. And I totally whiffed my second attack.
Okay. Let's tag.
I will, however,
frightened onto that one. Okay.
that first hit, can I knock it up onto the mental or over the chest? Okay.
Say about there.
Yep. And then I'll just move up here.
Okay.
Just to keep number 2 off, my friends.
Okay. Oh wait, it failed its. No, it didn't fail its save. That's a shame. Okay. That it?
Yes.
All right. That brings us to Misaki.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. That one is afraid of Draho specifically.
Okay. So
So not Draho, but Arc.
yeah.
I was about to say nothing's afraid of draw.
1 is turned. 2 is afraid. 3 is afraid of me. 2 ain't scared of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
See, I can't use that. I'm not going to use that.
You have your pick of the litter, though.
What's that?
You have your pick of the litter, though.
Yeah, I know. Let's
Go with Tidy Cat. There we go.
So we're going to Sacred Flame. Let's go heavy damage. Let's go after 3 because it's not afraid of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that's just is that just a save. Do I have to roll?
It is. So
It is. You just want to hit the save button.
Yep. It is a failure. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And that is radiant.
Yep, and just enough to take it out.
Ark, being in his rage self, thinks that his actual his mace of destruction was just delayed. He didn't see Kai's and slipped that in.
Any move or bonus action?
What is this?
See, that was a cantrip, so I could well, no. I need to start being grubby with my spell slots.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay here to help give cover to Navarra. So.
All right.
People thank
Brings
you
us
for your-
to Vampire 2. We'll scoot over to here.
Mm-hmm. Attack of opposite comes in.
It was already within your range. 10 foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay.
All right. It will make its initial attack. Hits for 28. On that, you are grappled, and with that striking claw coming into you, it does 12 damage.
Action.
Mm-hmm.
I believe flare. So I have not used reaction yet. Get to the right page. Or is it? Warding flare, improved flare. No.
So you can impose disadvantage upon it.
Yeah, that's what it does. So yes.
Okay. Still hits with a 19.
Okay.
Okay. And then comes in trying to bite you. Ooh, that's a crit.
Really? With all that scarf?
Yep, evidently.
I used my reaction to replace its roll with an 8.
Okay. Good plan.
I keep
Because
forgetting
that
you
would have
can
been 36 damage.
From the bite?
She leans. Yep. She leans in to bite, and then you see the feather that I've got like hanging from my shoulder, from the tie of my cloak, like glow and then fade, and yeah, mouth opens and it stops just before your neck. She's
special
just as
feather
confused
goes
as you are.
She
A
is.
special effect goes
She
in
hisses
between
at
your
you,
teeth.
but is still grappled. Oh, I forgot they had those. Good to know. Good to know. So, that is the end of that vampire's action, and at the end of said vampire's action, Vampire 1 will take a legendary action for an unarmed strike against Kai.
Is this because he's blocking? Is this because he's blocking the sewer?
Yep. Will miss with a 19. Then
Oh,
on
yeah,
its
that technically-
regular action,
Technically would be as far away as possible.
it turns into mist and floats to the sewer and down into the sewer.
Attack the mist.
So let me get a little mist. Oop, plus mist in it. Good on her. Okay. That is the end of that vampire's action. And with that, Vampire 2 will take its legendary action. I cannot believe that these have 3 per day. That's ridiculous. Bum, bum, bum. To attempt another bite on Saki.
So what you're saying, it was a good thing that we killed one of them.
Yep. Hit
It's always a
with
good thing to
28.
kill
We
one of the
made an
enemies.
example out of one of them.
It goes ahead of us now?
It has legendary actions, so anytime a creature ends its turn, a legendary action can happen. They have up to 3 per round.
That's balls.
Yep. Bonus
Well.
only does 19 damage with the bite. The target's maximum is reduced by an equal amount of necrotic damage. And
things
it
are not
gains
bad.
that health. Okay.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
And that brings us to Navarra.
All right. Well, since this thing ignored my mental prison,
Yeah.
I'm just going to hammer it with Eldritch Force.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're going to what?
Hammer time.
I'm gonna fire my laser. Eldritch Blast.
I heard hammering.
Miss with 1.
Chat.
Oh, what's happening?
No, this time I was pleading with them.
You hit with a 30 for 15 damage, max damage. Good stuff.
All right, and then to do it all again.
Hit with a 26. 9 damage.
I thought legendary actions were only
Hit with
on
an
like
18.
legendary monsters.
Turns out that
For
vampires
14
are
damage.
legendary monsters.
They are. Hit with a
The
23.
thing is that people make
12
legends about
damage.
vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alright.
that is all 6 of my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Any
It's
movement?
so ridiculous.
That was a beautiful idea to give her the gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody would benefit better from it.
Any movement, Navarre?
No.
Nope. All right. Vampire 1 continues its mist form down into the tunnel, so we're going to remove it from the board
And stay out.
as a legendary action. Vampire 2, using second legendary action, what else can you
Jesus
do?
Christ.
3 per round is kind of absurd.
It is.
But only
But
3
it's not-
per
but
day.
it's not
you said,
upset.
right?
Nope. 3 per round. Legendary resistances tend to be the per day.
Oh.
Ba-ba-ba. So she will just do an unarmed strike because the bite costs 2. But we'll miss with the 13. Bringing us to Kibble.
Kibble.
You know,
Kibble's master plan in all of its glory. God, pretty wounded, but can Kibble actually do enough damage to make a difference?
yes.
Potentially with a crit.
And he has advantage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think-
let's see.
I think all of us together can take one vampire. I don't
Is
like
that-
that you laughed.
Is that vampire still grappled with me?
It is.
I have an idea for when it's my turn again.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's take the attack and see what happens. It's debating trying to do something smarter.
And on an advantage, we got a 1 and a 4. The 4 turns into a 13. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Bonus actions. The heck is that move?
Give advantage to Misaki, really.
Kaizen's next up in initiative again.
I was
Yes.
gonna say, don't give it to me because what I've got.
Misaki might have to make a saving throw.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll see.
Let's give it to Misaki in case, even if not, Misaki can then use some holy damage on it. So
I can give myself advantage.
Well,
we'll give the help to Misaki.
Okay.
mm,
That'll bring us to Kai.
Okay. I don't really need to move. So, yeah. I am going to look up a spell real quick, but I'm going to cast, I think, Branding Smite.
Okay.
And then I am going to make my swings. It will be awesome.
All right. Do it to it.
Branding smite. And of course.
So Branding Smite will give you an extra 2d6 radiant. Target basically becomes unable to become invisible. Sheds
That was
dim
what I
light.
wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the extra damage is nice, but no invisibility for undead thingy.
Okay.
Not happening. And I have advantage on this swing. Is that what I was told?
No, that was
we gave it to
Misaki.
Misaki. Yep.
Okay. Not that I need it.
That
Nice.
was a 28. No. 14
Nice.
on the base.
It's just radiant instead of fire.
Yep.
And then, yep, she's all surrounded by spiffy glow magic, so she can't be invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And one more again.
Hit with 22. For another 10 damage.
And we'll leave it there.
Okay. No Rokam, no spiritual weapon. Brings us back to the top of the round. Draho.
All right. Let's get the damage in.
It also means she gets her legendary action back.
Uh-huh.
Let us attack.
That is a hit. 20 damage. Good stuff.
Nice.
Again.
That is a miss.
Nothing to bounce it off onto, so.
All right.
Unless I can chase down the tunnel, but I don't know how far that thing is.
Even if it could, it's a mist, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't see it.
Any additional bonus action movement?
Run up
Bonus
here, off
action.
to your own neck.
I really have nothing for bonus actions except Second Wind, and I've already done that.
Okay.
I don't think. So yeah, that's
So,
it.
In that case, it's going to take its first legendary action and attempt to bite Misaki. Fails with an 11. The sadness. Art.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, I'm going to just say, stop fighting my friends.
Not friends, just one.
I'm raging.
Singular.
I'm raging. I don't have to be grammatically correct.
Okay.
23.
Will hit.
Okay. Okay. So that's 14 bludgeoning damage, 7 radiance, and I'm considering it to the red. Yes.
Let's see. 7. Yep.
DC 15.
It is disintegrated. And with that, we are out of combat rounds.
I want it to just fizzle from the core, and then like split the middle, and just have the teeth be the last thing.
Oh, sure. It goes full blade 2 with that.
Oh man.
And I turn around and say, maybe the real treasure is the vampires we killed along the way.
As I'm,
I offer a high five.
and as it
Great high five.
drops to ash on the floor, me palming the holy symbol that's in my hand that was behind its head.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna start busting open the chests.
Well, hang on. There was another one that Navarre, I believe, said was special. Was there anything in the 3 boxes that they were in?
Dirt and leftover clothes.
Insight check the dirt.
It's very dirty. Very dirty.
Digging for holy water out of my green bag,
Okay.
and I'm going to take the time to sanctify their resting dirt so the other one doesn't have a place to come back to.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
While you guys deal with looking at the other 3 boxes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate the one that has all kinds of magic in it.
Sure. So you already know that it's not trapped, and they don't seem to be locked.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds, or Cure Wounds as a level 2 spell.
Okay. So
On
cure
Misaki.
moderate wounds. Opening that chest.
when you heal the healer,
Yeah, I will go ahead and open it.
That
Well-
2d8 or 3d8?
2d8.
while you're doing
Which
that,
one is the one that's got all
Uh,
the stuff in it?
The one Kibble is standing over.
as we're all
Take
awkwardly
it
shuffling around each other.
I see it.
Well, Draho ran up that way in case that other vampire comes back. He wants to be on the opposite side of the room.
That's smart.
So, opening that
Kimball's
chest.
standing right there.
Da-da-da. Where are you?
Yeah.
On the top seems to be there's a variety of things within it, but over all of them seems to be some sort of fabric. It is radiating magic.
Feather, you say?
And let's see what kind.
There seems to be a theme with feathers.
I'm going to go with transmutation on that.
Okay, so you said that was some kind of fabric?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and pull that out and see.
As you pull it out, it looks like a cloak with a very high collar, and its bottom is cut in the shape of bat's wings.
Cloak is a bat. I mean, oh, that looks like a bat.
Or the Mont Cook, or whatever it is. That's
What
awesome.
else? What else do we have in here?
Yeah.
Anything under the cloak?
Indeed.
That's very different. Also, we have one of those.
So,
Do we?
beneath the cloak,
Yeah.
you see
Oh.
a short sword, a book, and then underneath them is another set of fabrics. The fabrics don't seem to be magical, but something beneath them does.
Is the short sword magical?
It is, as is the book.
We should give that to
Kibble.
Kibble because he needs a second magic sword so he can do his
Also, so we,
second magic.
I mean, also,
Navarre's gonna go full book merchant's daughter and nerd out on the book.
Okay. As you're opening and reading it, it seems to be like the instructions to put together some sort of clay creature.
ooh,
We can make a cheese for at home.
we're gonna dress it up like a butler.
Don't we
Or
already have
something to
X9 for
operate a
that?
water pump full time.
Kibble looks sad at Ark when he says that.
Wait, what?
When you say that you're going to dress it up as a butler.
Who looks at?
Kibble.
Kibble. You have to have butlers so that you can be a seneschal.
Kibble. How about this? A valet.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna save that book for later. I'm gonna totally mad scientist build whatever the hell this thing is.
I finally found a use for all that money I've been
It's to be the most well-dressed clay golem.
But there's still something in the box that you guys haven't.
Yeah.
There is.
There
Yes.
is.
So after you pick up the cloth,
So beneath that is a small pile of gems and jewels, another cloth, and then the glow is from beneath that.
okay, I'm going to very carefully start picking up the gems.
Okay.
As
You-
to make sure I don't touch the thing.
You find about 80 gems, 50 jewels, various worths.
Problems later.
Mhm.
And
Yep,
what do
we'll
you think
throw him
that
in that bag of holding Kibble keeps on him.
Yep. And what are we finding at the bottom?
Is that there's a cloth down at the bottom and the glow is beneath it.
Okay, I carefully... Actually, Kibble. Mage hand.
Okay.
And pick up the cloth.
Kibble will mage hand and pick up the cloth.
Okay. As you do, you see a rune that's inscribed beneath
Ah, crap.
the base. Let's double check.
I immediately jump onto the chest, all Captain America when he's still tiny style. Just
Oh, you won't need to. Everybody, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. Roll high.
I love how you won't
Roll
need
high.
to, like a good thing.
Do we get bonuses from Kaizen on the saving
Yes,
throw?
yes we do.
Yep.
What's
all
the
good
bonus?
fantasy.
3?
Because we can't not be.
Strong.
So with everything that'll be
So I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Does that just mean I walk over and take it from whoever has it?
Not quite.
Well, I didn't do well, so that's no good.
17.
17 will be fine. So it looks like only Draho and Nivara.
I had a 17 with Kai's bonus.
Ah, gotcha. So only Draho.
Yep.
This is great.
I added the bonus to the rolls, so that is my maximum.
You're affected by a symbol of insanity.
Who can tell?
Exactly.
Amara! No. You were having
What kind
a
of
bad-
insanity do I get? Actually, I love this. I love insane characters. Tell me what I've got to start doing now to annoy the party.
So we're gonna have fun with this because this is actually old school. Random chart of
That's both exciting and frightening.
insanities.
Come on, unbearable greed.
Roll a d100.
By the way, was there a visual element to this thing, or like something that we could feel that we just staved off?
You would end up seeing just this kind of bright flash of swirling black and kind of radiant colors.
Bright flash of black. Interesting.
Yep. That swirls
And
out
while
of the
everyone
room
else
and then
looks
flashes
away, while everyone else looks away, Draho looks directly into it.
and you feel this kind of presence overcoming your minds. Most of you are able to kind of stave that off, but you see this drip of
I would
black
run it.
kind of cross Draho's eyes, like the entire exterior eye turns
Okay.
black and then vanishes.
And we all know Draho is weak of mind. And will. All right, here we go. Did it roll them both?
Just one, so you've got an 8 to start.
Oh, that's.
Whatever it is, it's
not a
80,
good thing.
85.
85.
Oh, this is bad.
Let's get down to 85.
Why is it rolling as Rokan?
Because it ain't.
Probably because you have Rokan selected.
Oh. Why do I
Because
have it?
Rokan is black.
Okay.
Oh god, no.
I'm going to send this over to just you. in Discord.
Yes. Yes. Show me what I am dealing with now.
This should be fun.
Fun in quotation marks.
At very least, fun for me.
Hey,
Like I said.
you guys, I'm going to have to interpret this in my brain properly so we can role play it.
Which is okay, because we're only about 5 minutes till close out of game anyway. So that's a good stopping point, and we can move on to the next potential danger.
The second half of it, I'm going to need confirmation on because that's a weird wording.
Okay.
But
Well,
it seems silly as hell.
as always, thank you to all of our viewers for sticking around watching and making everybody re-roll and do silly things. And to all the players for coming and doing those silly things. See you all next week.